Here with Laura Saad, and Laura, you had quite the winter qualifying for two big tournaments. Talk about your winter.
It was a lot of fun. I went to Adelaide and Sydney in early January. It was a lot of fun. The first tournament we didn't have to qualify for. It was a picked national team. So we went for a week and we played against four other countries. It was a lot of fun and I gained a lot of experience. And then we traveled up to Sydney and we played in an individual tournament and it was a lot of fun.
And how does that compare, those kind of tournaments? I know you play a lot of big times in the summer. How does that compare with kind of the college golf schedule and the atmosphere and all that?
Actually, there was a lot of college golfers there, surprisingly. I did meet some new faces, so it was very nice. I made a lot of friends, girls from up north state as well. So it was so much fun, really.
And how do you feel your game is going into this first Florida or tournament at Central Florida?
I think it's good. I think it can be a little bit better. I have had a little bit of a break since Australia, but I'm ready for the first tournament.
And what are you kind of focused in on heading into this first tournament?
I'm just keeping the ball in the fairway ready.
All right, here with Lejean Luthwaite and LJ. You've played at this tournament before. You finished T22nd last year. How do you feel about this course?
It's a very nice course. I'm going to definitely improve on that score, on that position.
And what have you worked on over break and trying to get your game into form?
Before I got here, I worked a little bit with my swing coach. Just to continue working on small things, so that as a whole they all come together and overall have a better swing. And then since I've been back here, I've been working more on short game, a lot of chipping and putting. I mean, that's always key. You ask any winning team and they'll say that they had a good short game week, so hopefully that'll help.
And is that what you're focused on going into the first tournament, or do you have some other mental keys you're thinking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's my last semester, so obviously my goal is to get a few top fives, perhaps a win or two, so expectations are high for myself and I'm sure the team as well.
Here with head coach Mike Akers, and coach, how is the preparation for the first tournament going?
I'm very pleased with how the ladies came back over break. Had a month off from school and practice, but they all showed up, and apparently they worked over the break. Laura Saad played in 2 major events in Australia over the break, and everybody's looking good. I'm excited to get to Orlando and get started.
And you're playing in some familiar events. Do you think that's going to help you as you look to kind of rebound from kind of a tough fall?
Yeah. We all 5 players will be in our lineup this week. Played Eagle Creek last year in Orlando, so they know the golf course. Like I said, they showed up in January with their games, and we've worked hard since they've been back, and we're ready to go.
And outside of a win, how are you going to measure success at this first tournament?
I mean, the field is incredibly strong, so we're going to try to shoot numbers around par. And if we can do that for 3 rounds, we'll just see how we fall. We're playing against some top 25 teams, which is good way to start the spring. So all we can control is our scores.